Hey everybody, this is Ramon Ray, founder of zoneofgenius.com and more. I'm so glad you took the time to spend time with me today. We have another amazing interview where I interview either a small business owner or entrepreneur or an executive that's tied to a brand that you probably use their stuff or like them in some way, shape, or form. So Michelle, thanks for joining me on this Zone of Genius podcast interview where I know we're going to talk about all the good things that you and the UPS store do. Michelle, welcome. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, very excited to be with you, Raymond.
Yeah, great. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. And I hope your family and all the things that are important to you are doing well on this day.
Yeah, of course. It's an exciting time of year for us, certainly leading into the holiday season at the UPS store can be extremely exciting.
It is indeed. I can hear the holiday sounds and smells already and all those packages coming through my house. I hope my family gets me what I want. But Michelle,
right, Ramon.
Let's jump right into it. Michelle, I think the one thing that kind of was the catalyst for this discussion was the UPS store's announcement going into the Metaverse.
Right.
I wonder what that's all about. I'm one of the laggards, I must say. But before we get to that, Michelle, I'd love to give you the platform, give you the time just to recap for us. But again, you're the expert, but I think the two sides, of course, the UPS store, those who may want to be involved and get into entrepreneurship by possibly being the one who are part of that, own it. You can use the right word you want, and or then the small business owners who use the UPS store in their neighborhood. Feel free to talk about those things, please.
Yeah, of course. The UPS store is a franchise network. So our stores are independently owned and operated by small business owners. And, that's an exciting part about our business because our owners are part of the community. So the customers they serve, the other small business owners they serve, they're part of that environment in that community. And so it really is a nice atmosphere. In honor of Veterans Day, we do have initiatives and offers for veterans who are interested in getting and being part of the network. So we would encourage anyone who's a veteran to seek us out and look at possibly becoming an owner of the UPS store. It's really a perfect combination between the chance to own your business and run your business and then be part of a great brand like UPS. So the minute you open your door, you've got the shield right out in front, you've got business coming in, and yet you can run your own business as well. So it's a great combination.
That is true. I mean, UPS store is one of those things like, McDonald's, the UPS store, and 3 or 4 other Walgreens or something. When you're in any town in America, you just look for the sign and know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. We have over 5,100 retail locations in the U.S. and we're within 10 miles of about 84% of the U.S. population. So we have great reach, which makes us so convenient. It's just a wonderful opportunity for customers to be able to get in, get out, and get what they need done for sure. And, our small business owners, which, small business owners are really a core part of our business. Yes. We have so many products and services that can help a business owner, whether it's our mailbox with a real street address, you don't want to be using your home for your business for sure. And we have other products and services as well, from printing, notary, shredding. We have all kinds of services that can make it very convenient for a small business owner.
Yeah, I would say, Michelle, many of the things I don't want to have to worry about. I mean,
right.
UPS store does it.
Yeah, we make it very, very simple and easy. A lot of our stores do fulfillment as well on a small scale. Yes. If you've got the onesie twosies that need to go out for whatever you're selling, books, whatever, we can do that as well. So it makes it really, really convenient for sure.
I love it. Michelle, let's jump right into the metaverse again. Full disclosure, everybody, all my friends are like, Ramon, you got to get in with it. You got to get your wallet. Discord and all these things. Today, in preparation for this call, I did jump into it a bit. And I must say, everybody's not in it. And I think that's okay. It's still relatively new. But the UPS store, like probably the UPS store does, is first mover advantage or jumping in and saying, let's join. So Michelle, talking to small business owners, and I must say that, again, anything I'm saying wrong, feel free to correct. But even if you're listening and you're not in it, there are bazillions of people there. And my guess is the UPS store is like, if there's bazillions of people there, we want to be there. So feel free to take the mic, as it were. I'm so used to Clubhouse, Michelle. We're like unmute, mute, but take the mic a bit and talk to us a bit why the UPS Store did this. I think you did this in partnership with friends of mine, Inc., and some others. I've worked with them and done some things with them too. Talk to us about what that's all about, please.
Yeah, as part of our really embarking on the Be Unstoppable campaign in general, we wanted to look at a part of our business that maybe, is different from what we've been doing. And we know that Gen Z in particular, males in particular, Gen Z are interested in the metaverse. So we wanted to try something new. And our partners at Inc. and Fast Company were game to work with us on it. It's another opportunity for us to provide insight and guidance and support for small business owners in a different environment. We also pride ourselves on innovation and what can we try new that hasn't been done. And again, we saw that as an opportunity to do that as well. So I don't think anybody knows how the metaverse is going to go, in the future. That's fine. We wanted to really get engaged with that and see what we can learn. And frankly, internally as well with ourselves, it helps us think differently, look at things we hadn't done. We had to create our universe within the metaverse. And so it's been a good experience for sure.
To talk about something that's tangential to this, Michelle, we're working with a brand, some friends of mine, you may know them or work with them. And he said, Ramon, we thrive on failure. Of course, not the whole company, but meaning we thrive on failing forward. And it sounds to me like you're like, this, whatever the measure may be, this may work, this may not work. But as I said, people are there, let's try it. So to small business owners listening, yes, the UPS Store is this billion-dollar brand organization. But Michelle, am I right that even for the tiniest small business, whatever small percentage you can do it, if you don't try, you won't know if it works or not. Talk about that a bit, Michelle. I know
absolutely. Yeah, if you don't try, you don't know. Now, were we a little skittish at the beginning when we started talking about it internally with the team and whatnot? Absolutely. We all didn't know what we didn't know. Inc. didn't know what they didn't know. Fast Company didn't know what they didn't know. But that's okay. You need to have that as part of your business. You need to do that on a regular basis. Otherwise, you're going to get in this routine, and comfort is never a good thing in the business world. You always need to anticipate what's coming next, where your opportunities are. And this gave us a chance to really stretch our legs. Also within our network, we have an advisory group of our store owners that also advise us. It gave them a chance to also look at our business differently and to think about other ways that we can connect with small business owners, in this case, through the metaverse.
Yeah. So this means like in 5 years or 2 years or 20 years, when somebody wants to ship a package on the metaverse, since you were here first, there's only one place you're going to do that package. Is that correct, Michelle? Is that the intent
right? Yeah, that's the goal for sure. Yeah. And we know that, we still have real items to move.
Yes.
So we'll have to be in the real verse, I call it, in order to move those goods and services. But it'd be nice to, again, it's always good to be in a different environment than you normally would be. And I think that's what the metaverse offers.
Yeah, that's true. And I did play along with the particular metaverse unit. I don't know if you have it at the top of your head, but I Decentraland. Decentraland. Thank you. So I checked it out today. It was pretty fun, the icons and all this. And I think, as you said, it's still, even though millions or whatever the number are there, let's remember there was the first gal who had the first fax machine. People thought, are you stupid? Are you crazy? What are you going to do with that? So I think, even though I'm deep into tech, Michelle, metaverse is something like that. There's a lot of people on it who are using it quite well, whatever use may be. People have the coins and more. There's people like me who we're dipping our toe, but we're like, I'm still not sure. So there's a broad range of people. Is that fair enough to say?
Yeah, that is very true. And really, you need to be in all elements in business today. We, just so you know, we do a really good business in faxing. We are one of the last bastions to offer faxing services. So that while it's low tech, don't get me wrong, but you can make a very good business out of that as well. So we have to cover we have to cover the broad range in our business for sure.
Yes. And going back to faxing, I did joke with it because of me. I'm on the other end of it. I've used faxing for years, but you're right. I had some friends of mine call me, Ramon, something medical. And I think there's many industries who use it still, construction, real estate, and government. She's like, Ramon, we got to fax this or I can't get like my loan or something student.
Yes.
UPS Store. I mean, that's the only place you can find a fax machine. So kudos to you.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yep. We provide that service and we're happy to do so. Trust me.
Yes. Michelle, I know you and I could talk for hours and hours and hours
Yes.
about all things small business, the UPS store, the metaverse. Anything I didn't ask you, anything you wanted to mention today, Michelle, before we conclude this discussion. And again, thank you for the time talking to the Ramon Ray community. I appreciate it. Anything else?
Yeah, no, well, we appreciate you and what you do to support small business owners. And what I find fascinating is, you cover both the small business owner and them as a human being. You don't stop being the person you are when you're running your small business. We find that as well. When individuals come into our store, they're wearing all the hats. They're wearing I'm a parent hat, I'm wearing whatever, and you wear all the hats all at the same time. And what I like about what you do is you recognize that you're not a separate person when you're running your business, as well as how you're operating your daily life, and putting that together is definitely meaningful. So
I
thank you.
appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome. You made my entire day. Oh, I'm almost ready to cry, Michelle. So
Not my intent, not my intent.
no, but I love it. And I appreciate it. And indeed, that is why we started zoneofgenius.com. As you may know, it's a startup for me. So we're behind the 8 ball, all brand new and all this. I've started several companies, but my social, of course, is growing and large. But you're right. You don't leave that hat. But Michelle, thanks for being with us today. Michelle's an executive head marketing and sales at the UPS store. And again, everybody, I'm Ramon Ray, founder of zoneofgenius.com, and you can find more about me at ramonray.com and more, and see me on all the socials. And with that, don't forget to check out the UPS store. Maybe you want to start your entrepreneurial journey there, or you just want to send a fax. Either way, thanks for joining us here. I'm Ramon Ray. As I look for the stop recording button, here we go.